Lights, mic, camera, professional, amateur, professional, amateur, professional, amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional, amateur. This that season 2, we coming back, nothing but stamina. Light, mic, camera, professional, amateur, professional, amateur, professional, amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional, amateur. This that season 2, we coming back.
What's up, world? What's up? Welcome back. It's another episode of Professional Amateurs. I'm your host, Jamal. Got a full panel of people here today. Y'all recognize these faces. Y'all gonna recognize the voices when you hear them and all that too. Boss, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, man? Just a brother here to piss y'all off with the truth.
All right, welcome back. My man 2T, say what's up though.
I'm just another guest who's important.
Everybody, shit, we all guess. Oh, I ain't no guest today. I ain't at Courtney crib today. You know what I'm saying? All right, as usual, Court, say what's up to the people, man.
Man, y'all know what it is. That's a nigga with an opinion. Y'all already know. Shit. Y'all already know.
All right. Got some good shit planned today. First of all, before we start, repping my daughter's alma mater. My daughter's a cheerleader at Roseville. Congratulations to the Roseville women's basketball team. Just won the first state championship in school history. Shout out to my homegirl Nikita. She deserved this shit. I can't think of nobody else who deserve an outcome like that more than her with all that she done been through the past couple years. So shout out to her. Shout out to the ladies, man. Congratulations, ladies.
Salute to the young ladies.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. All right. Couple of things I wanted to get into with y'all, man. I'm glad we got everybody here. We get all these personalities bouncing shit around. Y'all know how I go when we get to throwing shit back and forth. But start with some NBA news. Recently NBA, some recent NBA news. Twan, real quick, your thoughts on Durant approaching Shaq? Cause I know you the KD man.
It's professional about to get it, man.
Yeah.
One day we gonna sit back. Once he's done, we gonna sit back. We gonna realize he's one of the most underappreciated basketball players ever hooped, man.
You think he unappreciated like that for real?
Yeah, all because of his moves. Yeah, very much so. Motherfuckers hop on that shit. Motherfuckers hop on 2016 more than anything I've ever heard.
The Golden State shit.
It takes away from everything he's done over the years. Like we sit up here, if you gotta appreciate Bron. He's what 19 straight years or 25 plus a game. Guess what KD is? 15 straight. 15 straight or 25 a night.
Damn.
Like,
I didn't even
come
know
on,
that
man.
shit. That's crazy. Yeah, because you're right. You don't hear people talk about that too much.
No, like you gotta appreciate greatness, dog. That nigga nice.
I agree with that.
I think it's one of them things with him though where it's like it's expected. It's like we talked about it the last time we was on here. It's like, hey bro, he's the nigga we created on basketball games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you expect that nigga to go get 25. So I think that has a little bit to do with it too. But definitely the majority of that 2016 move, like, I mean, it just is what it is, bro. Like, he got to wear that.
When you sit back and we realize that all the love that Curry get and Curry's gonna go down as the greatest shooter ever, you do realize that Curry is older than Kevin Durant, and this motherfucker is nowhere near close to him in all-time points.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Any one of y'all got Durant over Shaq in y'all all-time list already? Before?
All-time list, no.
Nah.
Okay. I just
Shaq in the 10 for me.
Shaq in your top 10. Courtney, you ain't got Shaq top 10.
Yeah, I do got Shaq top 10.
You do got Shaq top 10.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't have Curry or Durant.
Neither.
I don't either.
I guess Shaq probably would be in my 10 if I had to sit down.
Shaq in my 10, but you know, KD in my 10 too.
Yeah. So it's more about Durant. Let's say Phoenix win the title and Durant get one outside of the Golden State shit, because I don't understand why niggas still trying to harp on that shit like that. I don't know. It's almost like people kind of discredit them titles, which that shit annoys me. Because you want them, you had to win that shit. But okay, so let's say
in the words of Courtney, you got to get it done.
You got to get it done. You got to get it done. But people like really act like because he joined them the Jet team that them titles like don't hold no weight, and that's really weird.
I don't think it's I think it's a little bit of that too, and we touched on it before, man. It's like, hey, bro, we just got to be honest, dog. You talking about a team that was 73-9,
Mhm.
got a chip, and sent you home. You know what I'm saying? After being down 3-1. Like, we just got to be honest at the optics, bro. It's like, hey, dog, we still talk about Bron in 2011, bro, and what happened. And then Jason Terry cooked him, and it's like, hey, bro, you know Jason Terry actually averaged more points against Kobe and them that year.
Yeah,
JJ
didn't really
Barea
need
actually scored more points per game. JJ Barea did in that series against the Lakers as well. Like,
yeah.
it just come with the territory, bro. It's the ebbs and flows of being a great. Like, when you them, that upper echelon, that top 1%, and you
Mhm.
got to nitpick, bro. It's not fair. And I said it before, bro. But you talking about the top 15 niggas ever?
Mhm.
Like 15 out of 3,000 plus, bro. Like, it got to be a separator, and it's not fair, but that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the top guys do get graded on a different curve and shit, but I just think a lot of that shit's wild, man. But so, like I was saying, let's say he does win a championship, Phoenix. Because I mean, bottom of where is Phoenix at right now? Like nice
They right
No,
now they are ranked
7.
7th.
seventh,
The
seventh.
lost the other night put them down to 7.
Okay.
They've been bouncing between 5 and 7 for the past month or so.
Hey, listen. Okay, so I do want to ask. I just brought this up. I'm gonna ask y'all since we got him up here right now, because me and Courtney was going back and forth for this. Any one of y'all taking Oklahoma City to beat Phoenix if they play in the first round? I'm not
No,
picking Oklahoma City to beat Phoenix if they play them in the first round.
in the 7-game series, no.
No, I'm not
I
even.
wouldn't be surprised if OKC beat them, but I probably wouldn't pick
Yeah,
them.
nah. I wouldn't pick them, but I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't shock me at all. But I looked at the trajectory of OKC, and they're doing it the right way. It's looking real familiar. Now, I will say, if they do get past the first round, then they had a schedule to me because this will be the first time they've been in the playoffs in I don't know how many years. And normally when they went on this run like this with a young core, 2009, 2010, they finished fourth, and they lost in the first round 4-5 to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, they went to the Western Conference Finals and lost to Dallas, who were the eventual champs. The next year after that, they went to the finals and lost to Prime Brown and the Heat. So like they on the right path.
Yeah.
Okay. But
So
I'm not saying
expecting them to go to Western Conference Finals off the rip, little tough. Especially with no playoff experience over there.
That's all what I'm saying. Like that's it. I just don't think they get out the first round. If they draw Phoenix, they getting beat in the first round. So would y'all consider that a disappointment with them being like at the top of the Western Conference? Like, I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead before y'all answer it, because Corey, you was about to say something real quick.
that was the argument. The argument was if you the management of OKC and your team is a top 2 seed, would you be cool with them losing in the first round, even if they're young?
I get
You're not
both.
gonna be cool with it, but you're gonna have to get it. Like, you have to understand, like, this is a team full of fucking puppies, and your only vet is Gordon Hayward. That's it.
Yeah, so
Like, you really just gonna have to understand that we're a vet away with some experience away.
I just think it's more of that. It's just they just got to get the experience. Like, they best player got to know what it's like to be in a game 5 situation or some shit. I mean, just like normal shit that, you know what I mean? It don't seem like nothing. Like, I ain't even talking about like coming through in a game 7. I'm just talking about, or like a game 4, your team down 2-1 or some shit like that. Like, you need to learn how to navigate through that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's two things though. I think it's one of those situations where it's like, hey, you don't know,
Yeah.
so that can work in your favor. You know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, not knowing and not having that experience, you don't know how to handle that 12-0 run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the shit that's
so
going
you know
to
what I'm
come
saying?
up to me. Yeah.
Yes, it's two things. But to answer your initial question, I think it's one of them things where it's like management. Hey, you should have been able to temper your expectations. Like, hey, you knew coming into the season like this wasn't an expectation for you to be number 2. So it's like,
Yeah,
hey,
you're
we
ahead of
just
schedule.
Yeah, you way ahead of schedule. So it's like, hey, is it a disappointment? Yeah, because it's like, hey, we proved that we belong. Like we number one, number two in the West, which is the tougher conference. But at the same time, like, hey, this is not what we expected coming in. So if you're not able to temper that expectation, then that's stupidness on your part.
Like I was listening to Jeff T podcast, and they were talking about when they were. I think it was the episode when they was with Mike. They linked up with Mike Miller and UD.
Mm-hmm.
And he was speaking on the fact that the whole experience thing. So he said the front office was trying to tank, and New Will was like, "Nah, fuck that. We going to the playoffs." And they
Yeah.
wound up getting that AC.
Yeah.
The Pacers first round. They had the Pacers on the ropes. They was up 3-2 on the Pacers, and he said they were scared to death. They didn't know how to fucking close that series out, and they lost in 7.
Yeah.
He said he could
Man.
get David West on the court talking about, "Man, these motherfuckers don't know how to win. Why the fuck we even worry about this shit?" And he said they looked around like, "Hell yeah, we don't know how to win. Scared to death over here. We don't know what the fuck to do." And then the experience
It
came,
matters.
and they got him out the way. Like, yeah, experience does, man.
That shit matter, man. But yeah, go ahead, bud.
I was gonna say we just saw it last year, bro. Like Sacramento shouldn't have lost or was it last year? Sacramento shouldn't have lost to fucking Golden
They
State.
lost in 7 to Golden State.
But experience, bro, like, hey, bro, we don't know just go get a bucket right here. You know what I'm saying? And you tying the fact that Sabonis refused to take free throw line jump shots. Like,
Yeah, I thought he was the reason why they lost. Like, I just flat out. As well as he played, I mean, it's like a double-edged sword because they're not even there without him. Like, they're not even in that predicament, like, you know what I'm saying, without him. They don't have a series lead, like, none of that without him. So, I mean, yeah, but I thought he was the reason, like, literally, specifically in that Game 7. Like, he did their ass in. And it took an all-world effort from Steph Curry, too, like, without that shit. Because they shouldn't have won. I don't think Golden State was the better team at all. You know what I mean? But that shit matters, bro. But, I mean, okay, so with that being said, I want to get y'all thoughts on the playoff positioning. Like, who do y'all think it matters to the most? Because we know a team like Denver, it don't really matter if Denver is the 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed. But it matters to a lot of other people if Denver is the 1 seed. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. Like, if Denver get home court advantage throughout the playoffs, I think nobody's going to beat Denver. I think the teams at the top should do all they can to keep Denver out there 1 seed. But who do y'all think, like, playoff seeding and positioning matters to the most? Like, in the Western Conference, you start with.
So,
The Thunder?
Top 4 teams. All top 4 teams. All the young teams. The way y'all
Oh,
playing.
you said OKC. You said
oh yeah.
OKC, Minnesota, Pelican, all the top young teams. All of them.
yeah.
That's really what it's boiled down to.
Because
Is it time? Is it
like, okay,
for those who watch battle rap? Is
Yeah,
it
the
time to
next
sit your
one,
own ass
motherfucker.
down and let a young nigga shine or not? This is what it's boiled down to. That's it.
I mean, because you one of them that genuinely believe that LeBron is like gonna try to duck smoke in the playoff type shit. So
No, but
positioning would matter to him.
Yeah, but the whole bottom is legends. Durant, Curry, and LeBron is all in the play. So it really boils down to
They in that bitch.
do one of these young teams make it happen. I mean, it's really cut and dry to me. Do you believe a young player gonna be one of these old niggas or not? That's it.
Mm.
So if you got Kawhi,
Uh,
Kawhi Curry, Durant, and LeBron, and then the other 4 is Luka, Zion, SGA, Ant-Man. Who can win? Old versus the new versus the young. That's really what this boils down to. That's it. And Jokic is just like in between, like the guy that's in his prime, while the rest of them is either young and ain't done nothing, or old and supposed to be on their way out the door. Only in between person that's in his prime right now in the Western Conference is Jokic. That's it.
And he got the 1 seed.
Let me ask y'all this: Is it one of these younger teams that y'all think poses the biggest threat to Denver? Like, or is it one of because like the teams at the bottom are gonna be okay, like the play-in right now as of today. Phoenix, Dallas, LA, Golden State. Them is some fucking heavy hitters in the play-in tournament, bro. Like
Some of them ain't getting
big ass. I know, but I'm just saying, like, that ain't no fucking reward to have to go against LeBron in the first round, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, is it one of those teams that pose a bigger threat, or is it a team like Minnesota? If Cat is like, I don't know what's going on with Cat, because I think if Cat ain't right, is
I
Minnesota's out.
think I don't know, man. I think the only team that don't give a fuck about playing Denver is Minnesota.
Yeah.
Because of last year. And Ant-Man really turning the corner and really turning into a nigga like, nah, I really belong in this conversation for top 10. Probably top 5. Like, niggas really can't do nothing with me. And now that he don't got 2 bigs on the floor, like, his game has been different. You know what I'm saying? So I think that might be the only team that really don't give a fuck if they got to play Denver. But, I mean, that ain't nothing they would potentially have to worry about until the Western Conference Finals, if everything shake out right now. I think it's interesting again because right now we looking at a Phoenix-Dallas joint and, hey, Luka just terrorizes them niggas, bro.
Luka really don't like Devin Booker, bro.
Bro, at all, bro. Like, that's different. Like, that's that late 80s, early 90s thing. Like, he really don't fuck with them niggas, bro.
At all. So, and that's a bad matchup for Phoenix because of that. Just because I like how much Luka hate them motherfuckers. And he always turn into Prime Mike. Every time he see them motherfuckers, like, bro. Every time he see them motherfuckers, he turn into damn 98 Mike, boy. Or 98 Mike Prime. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Shit.
I do got a question for Wet though. Like, I was watching the game the other night and I was low key turning into Courtney. Like, how do you feel about the last few games, like with the run that the tear that Durant been on, but then late in games that nigga going sitting in the corner, bro?
I don't know what the fuck was going on so the other night. But as far as the rant he was going on, I noticed that it's still Devin's team, you know. So when Devin ain't there, when that nigga hurt, KD turned into KD. He go do what the fuck he gotta do. Score at will, do what the fuck he want. When it's Devin team, with Devin back, you know, all right, cool, go ahead, young nigga, do your thing. I'm over here if you need me. Type shit.
But that's what Courtney be saying. Like, that's the shit he don't like about Durant.
He don't
That shit right there.
At the end of the day, it ain't his fucking team. It's just not.
Okay, so we his best player, right?
Niggas are nothing.
15 greatest players ever. Cole enough to leave over to Devin Booker. Why he still rocking?
I mean, I don't have a problem with.
To the masses, that is still his team. Even though that man is still that man over there, the masses is still his team. I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing now. I'm waiting for the time, like the way you keep saying, oh, you 35, 36 years old, motherfucker. I don't want to play with this old ass nigga anymore. But that old ass nigga is more productive than you. I'm waiting for the time that KD said, all right, bitch, give me the ball, move. It's going to have to come in the playoffs.
But do you think he going to do it?
No.
He ain't going to stay.
That's not even his personality.
He got ball.
Yeah, that ain't his personality.
He ain't going to say it. He'll clap for the ball and say some other shit, but he ain't going to say it the way I said it. I'm dark skinned. Like, I say some shit like that. Oh, fuck, you light skinned, nigga, shut up.
And I think that right there is another separator in that conversation. Like, I can't remember who it was, but they was talking about why we don't appreciate Durant or what will winning another championship mean. And it's like, and you kind of hinted at it a little bit earlier. It's like, if Phoenix wins, it depends. Like, hey, was you a nigga on the floor? Like, because if you don't get Finals MVP, I don't think it help you none. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we watch
right there, like that's the type of shit that irks me because there's no way that team winning the championship without him playing an integral role in it, even if he's not Finals MVP.
Like, that's a fact, but we know this, bro. In team sports, it's like, hey, the separators are that Finals MVP because it's a team sport.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that most valuable player of the game or the series, that's the separator, bro. So it's
Mhm.
like it's the same knock I had for Steph. It's like, hey, bro, yeah, you got 3, but you don't got no Finals MVPs, bro. That's disgusting, dog. And the nigga was trying to give you Finals MVP, and you couldn't get it.
That's good.
What's the difference in that?
No,
I'm talking
I'm not talking about for the
the
Durant. I'm not talking about for the Durant joint, but it's like, hey, niggas knew what the conversation was, and it was like, hey, KD was cooking, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna cool out a little bit because we got these niggas beat. You go ahead and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So your numbers is like that, and that nigga still couldn't get it done, bro. Hey, bro, that matters, dog.
I mean, yeah, I
that
just I don't know,
situation, yeah.
man. It in the grand scheme of things, like when you especially when we get to talking about like ranking the all time greats, because Durant in that conversation. So now your accolades got to come into play, because you know what I mean, like how many MVPs, how many Finals MVPs, how many like you know what I mean, that type of shit do come into play. But I mean, I just like I don't know, like people, it's almost like if you don't get that though, like you are a non-factor in winning the championship type shit.
Nah, it ain't a non-factor joint. It's just
Right.
again, it's like we talked about it the last time we was on the pod, bro. It's like, hey, yeah, we all in the cafeteria together.
Mhm.
Hey, bro, but it's one table over here. Hey, bro, you just can't come to this table, dog. So yeah, you was in the room,
Yeah,
but
with
you just can't be at this table, bro.
yeah.
And the way niggas be talking when we talk about the masses, it's like it's just one big ass table. It's like, nah, it's not. It's
No,
one
it's not.
room. It's one room, but it's different tables in that room, bro. And certain niggas just ain't at certain tables.
I mean, you know, such is life. So, real quick, Courtney, who you think is the biggest threat to the Nuggets? Is it the Nuggets or the field in the West?
The medical center.
Well, that's the biggest threat.
The medical center.
Adrian Way.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Medical center.
So don't nobody think everybody just pretty much like Denver gonna win the title, unless
I'm not saying that. You have to do the favorite. I'm just saying I think Denver's hands down the favorite to that degree. But do I think they can lose the series? Only two teams.
Injuries, barring injuries.
Only 2 teams I think can beat them, and that's only because they got guys that don't give a fuck. It's like I said, is Minnesota, and I agree with Phoenix. If the game gets 5 minutes left, Booker and Durant is 2 of the best 3 on the floor. Jokic can't guard either one. The motherfuckers do what they supposed to do and close out 5 of the damn 7 games. And then Ant-Man, same thing on the other side with Cat. And Jokic can't guard either one of them. So, like the only thing about Cat, like I said last week, Cat is like Meek Mill, the pucker. He's still viewed as somebody bitch until he proves otherwise. And then Ant-Man is on the youth shit. So they're the only 2 teams I think can beat them in the Western Conference. Everybody else, I don't think got no shot. No shot. Only 2 teams.
You want to know what's weird? I think because of personnel, I think Dallas got a better shot than you giving them credit for. I think that would be a matchup, interesting as matchup in the first round, especially with the way Kyrie playing.
I would agree with you if
they got
to be 77 can guard somebody. Problem is you can't hide 77 and 11.
You can't hide them.
Shit, I actually think they could.
I don't. That would be an interesting matchup, bro. Dallas got a better shot than you think.
I think they good because you could put Luka on AG or MPJ, and you put Kyrie on KCP, and you good.
The reason why you can't put
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it matter.
AG played the baseline.
AG too physical for that.
You could put him on Porter Jr. He'll bust Luka ass. Aaron Gordon will bust Luka ass. Porter Jr.
Yeah.
I like that though. You could put him on Porter Jr. with no problem and shit. Like, cause Porter Jr. ain't gonna.
He's so up and down anyway. So
he is. But Porter Jr. been on a heater right now too. Like, he been on a fucking heater about the past month. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't willing to crash the glass and all that shit. I'm just telling you, ain't nowhere to put Luka, man.
I do like that matchup with Porter Jr. though. That's fine. I wouldn't stress over that if I was Dallas. If I had Luka guarding Porter Jr. But that's an interesting matchup, bro. That's an interesting matchup. I don't think Dallas will win. I think that Dallas would. I don't think Denver would like run over the motherfuckers. Like even if I think they probably would win in 6, but all 6 games would be like possession games going down the stretch type shit. You
Right.
know what I mean?
I got Denver at 5.
You think they'll beat them in 5? I mean, they could, but like even if like however many games Denver win in, because don't get me wrong, I think Denver win the series. I just think all those games could go either way. Denver just win 4 games first. You know what I mean? But I don't think it'd be one of them series. Is like Denver just flat out better than these motherfuckers, bro. Like they can't do nothing with them. I think every last one of them games could be up in the air until like the last 3 or 4 minutes. You know what I mean? Just Denver would be the first one to 4 wins. I would like to see that.
I'll stick with Minnesota and Phoenix. And Phoenix gave me a reminder last week what this could get to.
Yeah. That's dangerous too, though. That is dangerous. Phoenix is the most dangerous team in the playoffs to me, honestly, bro. Because Phoenix is one of them teams that you just kind of like, even when they not tip-top shape, you know what the fuck could happen. And basketball is played in spurts. As long as the game is close, they could like hit one of them wild spurts. But Phoenix, that would be interesting too. Phoenix, I would rather see them play Phoenix, or I don't think Golden State stand a chance. I don't think the Lakers. Honestly, Phoenix or Dallas got the best chance to me. If it's who's gonna play Denver and give Denver like more of a run for their money. I think they'll sweep Golden State. I think they'll sweep the Lakers.
Side note, shout out to Nas Reed. Shout out to Nas Reed. He been hooping his ass off since Cat got hurt. And I want to point out the fact that he's the only member from the Jelly Fam that's made it.
Real shit.
Oh man,
Hey bro, one of them niggas still playing college ball.
I forgot about that shit. Yeah, bro.
One of them niggas still playing college ball.
That's crazy.
When they still in school.
Me and Courtney used to go back and forth about JQ all the time. I just knew JQ was gonna make it, bro.
I like Lil Jordan. Like JQ coming out.
I love JQ when in college, bro.
Washington.
I knew what was up with Washington. I knew Washington won't big enough. You know.
But the boy that went to UConn, he only stayed there for like a year. Ain't seen it.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah, he was.
And then
Courtney got that shit.
We had a Frank brother on UConn. The light skinned boy, the Frank brother. He was trash too. Trash ass.
Hate to see it, man.
Rivera, whatever fucking name was, he was trash too. Fucking trash.
Yeah.
That's tough, bro.
Shout out to
What we supposed to do? We went right back to Africa. Cheers.
Hey, real quick, who y'all like for 6th man of the year right now?
For 6th man of the year?
Right now.
It's Monk, man. Monk gonna win.
Malik Monk.
I was about to say, I think Malik Monk.
Malik will be my pick. Don't make Reed fill in more holes and do more shit. But the guy who's gonna win is gonna be Monk.
Y'all like Kobe White for most improved?
Man, you want to know what's something? How do we define most?
And that's a good question. So I had got into it with somebody about this a couple years ago. It was somebody from the Hornets, I think. It was Devontae Graham, and it's like, is it improvement or is it opportunity? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm asking.
They go hand in hand.
Because
Not necessarily, bro.
We talk about improvement. Most improved should be Duncan Robinson.
Nah.
He do one smitty on the baseline.
I know it ain't.
You gotta stop this shit, man.
I've never, no, seriously, and this ain't even like seriously. I've never in my life seen a basketball player completely change the way that they approach the game. Like, completely change the way, like, from being a standstill shooter to a movement shooter to a guy that they run pick and rolls with. That shit never happens. It never happens.
Question: How many years has Duncan Robinson been in the league?
6, I think.
Man,
5.
That window closed.
That ain't true because PG got most improved after like 5, 6, 7 years, bro.
And
I know he's not.
I
know he's not. And I don't think he's gonna be a finalist because
Because to me, I look at it like, all right, if a nigga was playing 30 minutes a game, like if you improved your field goal percentage, you know what I'm saying? You improve your 3-point percentage, you improve your counting stats. That's what I look like improvement. If you went from playing 15 minutes to playing 32 minutes, it should be a jump in your number. Like, because you
It
got
should.
more opportunity. So that's
Yeah.
why I say I don't think
But
it's the
but
same,
at the
bro.
same time, it's niggas to get the opportunity and ain't get shit with it.
Because
That's a
So
fact.
they gonna give it to a nigga like Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's gonna win this award. But
And
like
I ain't mad at
he's
it.
winning it because of what you said. It ain't that he's just better. He just got more of an opportunity. It's
But
more
he
of an
did get better.
opportunity. No, I'm saying, but it's not like he just like all of a sudden like he can always score the ball.
Let me ask you this then.
Score.
What's the hardest jump to make then? What's the hardest jump to make in the NBA? An 8th, 9th man to a consistent starter, or a starter that turns into a star? What's the hardest jump for you to make in the NBA?
8th, 9th man to the consistent starter to me.
I don't think so. I think starter to like that nigga.
Okay,
To
I'm
a
asking
star.
this for this
Go
reason. I'm asking for this reason. Because I'm looking at
Yeah.
take because the two for me would be Jalen Brunson and Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs to me has become a player I didn't think was possible. To me, he should be a finalist for defensive player of the year, which they're not gonna do it because he's a guard and shit. But he's jumped from like, man, we don't know we gonna have him in Orlando the way they drafted Anthony Black, this and the third. To now it's like, Markel Fultz, bitch,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you gone. Hey, nigga, you get the 3-pointer right, nigga, you got 90 million coming to you. We got to get your backcourt, baby. Like, you sick. Did that jump harder or the jump that Jalen Brunson made from last year, nigga? We don't know if this real or not. So you turning around and then doing it again while being more efficient, while having more points with your star teammate out.
I think the Jalen Suggs jump is harder. I think that's harder.
I don't know, bro. Like I feel like the starter to a star joint is harder because I think it can go either way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, hey, bro, you got an eighth or ninth man on some teams. You give him the opportunity to be that guy, and he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's been niggas in that role where it's like, hey, you were a starter, and we gave you the opportunity to be a star, and you couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it go either way. So I understand. I just think it depends on the player. Because I think circumstances and situations, that shit matters, bro. Like, Chauncey was some shit with Boston, and he was okay that first stint in Denver. And then that nigga got to Minnesota, and that nigga looked legit. And then that nigga went to Detroit, and now you talk about a finals MVP. Like, always had the game. It's just the circumstances and the situations wasn't always the same.
That 7th, 8th guy, your opportunities are few and far between, especially like you in that space where your mistakes could mean that you don't get in the rotation next game type shit. You make the right mistake. Yeah. Exactly. You in that, that's why I think it's harder. Because you in that, your leash is short as fuck. When you a starter trying to become a star, everybody can't do it, but your leash ain't as short when you a starter. You know what I mean? You allowed more leeway.
That ain't true because Suggs' leash wasn't like that, bro. His leash was super short last year.
I mean,
as a starter.
but
coming back this year. But once he started consistently making a jump shot, now your leash is a little longer. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, certain players in the starting lineup, we all know it's gonna be shorter than others.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I say I think it just depends on the person because every circumstance, situation ain't the same. So it's a valid question. I think it just depends.
Yeah, it is. Just so that most improved shit. I don't know. Tyrese Maxey is gonna run away with that award.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 or 5 dudes in the conversation. I think Kobe, he gonna be in it.
Who you think gonna win it?
I think Kobe gonna win. Chicago.
We'll go with Kobe.
I think Kobe gonna win.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I mean, yeah, I see it. I think it's gonna be Maxey. I think it's gonna be Maxey.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Maxey too.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, Maxey really showing me now. Kobe, I honestly think from the definition of the award, like how I would define it, I think Kobe has made more of an improvement. You know what I'm saying? Like we knew the fuck Maxey could do this shit. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of like now you light greener because the beard ain't there. Then Embiid go down type shit. Like you know what I mean? And even when Embiid was there, Embiid was trusting him, propping him up as being that next guy. So I mean, I don't know. Just depending on how the fuck you view it, but yeah.
This is why I say it depends. So Kobe White last year played 74 games, started 23.4 minutes a game. 44% from the field, 37% from three, 87% from the free throw line, 10 points. This year, 66 games played thus far, 37 minutes a game, 45% from the field, 38% from three, 84% from the free throw line. So you doubled your shots and your percentage only went up 1%. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you
is that really
scoring more.
improvement?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Is that really improvement? Like,
Yeah, but if you got to play 15 more minutes a game and got to be one of the top scorers on the team that still fight for the same spot they was in without your $50 million backcourt mate, hell yeah, that's an improvement. But you expect to do something you weren't expected to do. Remember, Shaka missing 3
I mean,
spots.
from an expectation
It's
standpoint, I understand,
Alonzo, Patrick Williams, and goddamn Zach LaVine. Nobody mentioned Patrick Williams top 5 pick, but that's a whole other story. But, hell,
you love calling
now,
him, but
now, mind you,
Patrick Williams
again, this is
bust already. Like, why you call him a bust? That motherfucker ain't even got to goddamn.
because you was a top 5 pick and you ain't improved in no
You
area.
ain't show shit.
He
What
ain't,
he
but he
showed you?
enough.
He wasn't that nice at West Charlotte. He wasn't that nice at Florida State, and it's showing in the league. He's just 6'9".
So real quick, Kobe's second year, he
I'm
played
with you
31
too, by the
minutes,
way. I'm just
31
saying.
minutes a game, and he averaged 15 points a game. Shooting 13 shots a game, 42% from the field. Again, this year, 37 minutes a game, 19.5 points per game, shooting 45% from the field. So it's like, it ain't like you haven't had the opportunity and you can't score. Like, and this is in 2021 when niggas was in the backcourt with you, you average 15. Now niggas not in the backcourt with you, and it's only 4 more points per game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, 4 is a lot, though. That's a whole lot. And average, if we talking about an average, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's about 400 more points in the season. That's a lot.
Yeah, I just said,
I want to make this clear. He wouldn't be my pick. If I had to go, my vote would either be Jalen Suggs or Jalen Brunson. I would lean more towards Suggs.
most everywhere. All right, so who would you pick for most improved player?
Who, me?
Antoine. We're gonna go down the line. Bod, you go right after him.
Who would I pick? I probably would go with Kobe just cause, but I see where Courtney's going with the Suns and Brunson thing.
Mm-hmm.
I also see what he was saying about Brunson because when you do that shit that he did last year, you think that shit a flash in the pan. You gotta see if he really can do that shit again.
Yeah.
And if he really upped that shit this year, like upped it to damn near MVP candidate type shit as a midget. So yeah, I get it.
I don't think he get talked about enough, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah. Bod, you would pick Maxey.
I don't know who I would pick. I think he got it's a legit conversation. I think Kobe is in the conversation. I think Naz Reid is in the conversation. But I don't know who I would pick. Honestly. But I'm looking at Maxey joints from last year, 20 points per game, 3.5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 33.6 minutes a night. This year, 37 minutes a night, 26 points, 6 assists, 4 boards. Brunson last year was 24, 6 and 4, and 35 minutes a night. This year, 35.2 minutes a night, 27, 7, 4. Like, to me, that's an improvement, bro. You're playing the same amount of minutes, and your numbers are up. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's what improvement is. So, I would have no beef with him being in the conversation or winning an award.
Okay. I mean, that interpretation. That's
Go to Douglas Rice. Get his shit.
I got you. Hold on, give me a second. I get what he's saying because
but Duncan has been like one of the only players that actually show like real game improvement. That's why I said like how you
he's
define
talking about how he's changed his game completely. Like I get that point, but yeah, he went last year 6.4 points per game to 13.4 points per game this year. But he only played 17 minutes a game last year. Now he playing 29. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is and we seen him average 13 on 2 other occasions, playing more minutes than he's playing this year. And he actually got most improved voting in 29-20.
Yeah.
So, but that was coming after a season where he averaged 3 points per game, then coming back averaging 14. But
So
again,
they
11 minutes.
Your points per game to the jump that you make in your scoring average. That's why I think Maxey gonna run away with it. Cause they equated that award always been associated to like the guy who makes the biggest jump in his scoring average type shit.
Do we feel like honestly winning plays a factor in any of these awards? Outside, I don't think most improved.
I think
It would
MVP
matter.
is the only thing that a defensive player of the year in MVP is the one to where winning like plays. I think the other shit, if you winning, cool, but I don't.
6 man of the year.
Yeah, six man.
Can't be on no team that matter.
So why isn't Tatum getting the love that he should be getting in?
For MVP?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I that up. I understand.
Not legitimately in the conversation.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's not like a legit.
If winning matters for that award.
Because I brought, what was this like 2 weeks ago when I was like, they hands down been the best team all year. I don't get it. I don't understand why he ain't in that shit.
They're the only team in the league with a top 10 player. So basically, he just doing his job. But the B part ain't in his name.
But I mean, but they like beating the shit out of everybody, bro. Like they like dominate the NBA. They not just like holding on by a thread.
The other teams that dominated like this didn't have a top 10 player at all the other 4 positions. Like when LeBron won 66 games with Cleveland, he didn't have. Yeah, Derrick White top 10 point guard, Holiday top 10 2 guard.
Never thought about that shit.
AP is the top 10 center, and then damn Brown is the top 10 small forward. Yes, the top 10 in every position. Yes.
Who the fourth for them? Jason Taylor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He damn sure top 10 in his position too. Now the only one you could argue is White at point guard. And you got
Derrick White.
12, 13, I check the hell up. Yeah, you know. But Holiday damn sure top 10 2 guard. It ain't 10 2 guards better than Holiday. It ain't 10 small forwards better than Brown. And it ain't 10 centers better than KP. The only one
I mean, but is it reversed? It depends on how you look. So you would have Derrick White as the one, not Drew Holiday as the one.
Derrick White has been playing the one for them.
You switch your
that's not what I'm saying.
And Holiday got a better case as the top 10 point guard than White does. If that's what you want to do.
Because I mean, Holiday been like traditionally been labeled as a one. That's all the reason I was saying this.
Yeah.
No,
White been like they won and shit, but you know.
Yeah.
I never thought about that, but it's crazy. All right, so with that being said, is it like hands down Boston's championship to win? Like, do y'all think the same way I was asking y'all about Denver? Anybody? Do y'all think the gap, like, or not the gap between them? Because I think the gap between
I have no faith in them winning the championship.
Okay, that's all I'm none. So with them being as dominant as they is, like this has been one of the more dominant teams that we done seen in a while. Like dominance is here. Like they on pace to win 65?
Mm-hmm.
About 65 games, close to 70 games, bro. Like one of the greatest teams in NBA history, like top 20, top 30 greatest team in NBA history type shit. Nobody got faith in them in winning the championship.
0%.
Damn, I ain't going that low, and I hate them. I ain't going.
Bro, I don't trust them, bro. I don't, bro.
Let you elaborate on that. Why you think it's 0?
For me, I'll give Jason Tatum his credit, and he's improved the aspects somewhat that I wanted him to in terms of playmaking, and his assist numbers getting up. But when it comes down to it, he's gonna revert to what he knows, bro. Taking tough ass jumpers, and they shoot way too many threes, bro. So I don't trust them, bro. And I think the way that they've been playing the last week and a half is dangerous, bro. Because Jaylen Brown is shooting all the shots. He's shooting the majority of the shots, and he's starting to feel himself.
Y'all
It's
see
not
that
a
shit?
nigga.
That tweet?
The tweet. If Jaylen Brown was a number one option, he averaged. Bro, I think that shit gonna come back and bite him in the ass, bro. I don't trust them niggas, dog. And we already know Drew Holiday's makeup offensively in the playoffs, what his track record is. So you add that to the fact that Jaylen Brown shooting all these shots, and this nigga still can't go left, and Jason Tatum gonna shoot the hardest shot possible, and KP soft. Like, I don't trust them niggas, bro.
All right, this is my question. This is my question.
Yeah.
Since 1980, I'm going back 40, 45 years. Excluding the Detroit 014. Will Tatum be the worst best player to win the title?
The worst best player.
Because 05, Tim Duncan won it. D-Wade won it in 6. Tim Duncan won it 7. KG Paul Pierce in 8. Kobe 9, 10. Dirk 11. Bron 12, 13.
Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce would be the worst.
He was the best player on that team. KG was the best player on
I
that
still
team.
feel like
Play on that team.
I feel like KG was the best player on that team.
KG was the best player on that team.
Did I tell you it was Paul Pierce though? Them niggas that say that shit.
They gonna say that because it was Paul's team, but
Yeah, you know, you watch.
KG, yeah, they gonna say that because that was Paul's team.
Yeah,
but KG
I mean,
was the best player on that team,
Garnett
bro.
said that shit. He went to his team like they said that shit. He was the main nigga that made the sacrifice. He let it be known it was Paul Pierce's team and all that shit. That's what.
Yeah.
If Phoenix win the title, man, niggas know it. KD the best player on the team. It ain't bro.
No, now with that, it's a lot of motherfuckers that think Devin Booker is better than Kevin Durant, bro.
Hey, bro, and it's a lot of niggas that are I can't say the R word because they're trying to get us flagged. But it's a lot of people that are
I think that shit is crazy as fuck.
short
but,
yellow bus.
But it's some for real motherfuckers that I'm talking about and shoot numbers and like he shoot this and like motherfuckers really think that Devin Booker is better than him. So I mean I don't. I think the motherfucker's crazy as hell. But
Yeah, 8 people and they chewing on it.
Essentially, yeah.
I
Short
mean,
yellow bus.
so I mean, but as far as the best player, the worst. So y'all would say Garnett was that best player.
Yeah, I know. KG was their
The
best player
only
on
difference in that though is I think he been compared to all these guys as Hall of Famers now. Like everybody that's like been a champion other than
I'm talking
Billups.
about the year they won the ring. Would he be the worst
Yeah.
best player we seen winning, excluding the 14 Spurs and the 04 Pistons? If he the best one. I'm asking this for this reason.
He
Because
might
they
be,
usually
bro.
say you gotta have a top 5 player to win the title. I don't think none of us got Tatum as top
I think
5.
I
He's
think
not in the
just
5.
you don't think he a top 5 player in the league?
He ain't been a
That's
top 5
wild.
player this
Because
year.
I think he top.
He ain't been a top 5 player.
He ain't. What the? Why is he? Why he ain't? Oh, okay.
Jokic, Greek, Embiid, Luka.
I'm not putting Luke over Jason Tatum.
Who could be better than
He can
Tatum?
score the ball. So we can't. We could just go ignore the fact that he been the best player on the hands down the best team in the NBA. He don't get no like the shit. We're going back to the shit that Bob said. Get enough of that, huh? But he's been hands down the best player on hands down the best team.
Listen,
Why the fuck do that shit not mean?
But he ain't been better at basketball this year than Luka. He just haven't. He just haven't been. He ain't been better than Kevin Durant this year. At basketball,
And I just don't think he better than Luka, period.
he just ain't been better.
He a better player than Luka.
He just ain't been
Oh,
top 5.
and
Yeah,
everything.
he probably number 6 or number 7. Like it ain't like he far
So
off.
you
From the
got him
5.
right outside of it. You got him right
Yeah,
outside.
he's a top 10 player, absolutely.
Listen to this.
But I don't think he's top 5 though.
Courtney talking like 15 or some shit. Yo, I don't know, man. Excuse me, y'all.
Hey,
Go ahead, man. You trying to put your stats up?
Games this season. Shit, the fuck you mean? Hey, Miles, you right up, put the numbers up. Goddamn LeBron versus Tatum this season. This motherfucker season. He ain't been
Oh, yeah.
LeBron, bro.
Oh yeah, the numbers is close.
No, I'm not arguing that. Luka's numbers are better. I'm not, but that's not the thing. I'm like, my whole thing.
LeBron is
Tatum's got
20.
LeBron.
No,
He
no,
ain't
I'm
been better than LeBron this
get
year.
you. I know numbers is up there. But you the one telling me that LeBron ain't been playing in the elite level this year. You said this same shit 2 weeks ago. Now you saying, goddamn, he been playing better than Jason Tatum, who been on the best team in basketball
No, no,
all
no.
fucking season.
See, the
You gonna have
part
to
you
be
ain't listening to
one
is
day, my nigga.
Tatum ain't been playing at the elite level this year. He had elite moments, but he ain't been playing at elite level consistently this year. He in the second tier this year. Over LeBron been second tier.
How many? How many elite basketball players? How many players been playing elite level this season to you?
Luka,
Yeah.
SGA, Greek
SG.
Freak, Jokic, and then KD. KD been elite level this year on both ends and with the efficiency. And Curry borderline. Curry the cutoff. And Curry the cutoff.
This is. But Jason
Jalen
Tatum
I
been
Brunson,
in.
don't. I
Jalen
don't
Brunson,
think
Not
Curry
by the
belongs
Jalen
in that.
Brunson,
no self.
Jalen
I don't
Brunson,
think Curry.
Donovan
I
Mitchell,
don't think Curry
I
belongs
Jalen
in
don't
the
Brunson,
league.
Donovan Mitchell,
either.
LeBron, Tatum, all them niggas in that same little group, and they gonna separate each other when this damn playoffs come. I'm not being consistent at times. 7 for 19 nights, 5 for 20 nights. You know what I'm saying? That 6, 7
Everybody.
games gonna separate themselves when the playoffs come. They're gonna separate when they come. It's all about my 6 elite.
So Jason Tatum
Go ahead,
is
boy.
27 points a game, 8 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 47, 38, 83 splits, 22.2 per, 8.9 win shares. Bron is 25, 7, 8, 53, 40, 74 splits, 23 per, and 6.3 win shares.
Okay.
And my nigga 39.
I mean, I just think that's wild. Y'all don't think Jason Tatum be elite. But like, whoa, what the fuck? The bar high is a bitch, boy. That shit is moon level, nigga. If he ain't been elite,
He been top 10. He been a top 10 player this year. He just ain't been in it. He just ain't been in the top 10.
so top 10, top 10 is elite. Top 10 is elite out of 400, 450, whatever the fuck the number is.
His play ain't been elite to be in the elite category. No. This ain't even a numbers limit thing. Have you been playing elite or not? Yes or no? I'm saying no. No.
Because it's the same thing, like, bro. They did the graphic.
Got to get in the conversation. Donovan Mitchell got to get in the conversation. Anthony Edwards got to get in this conversation. All these dudes have been playing at elite level this season. Consistently, you know what I'm saying? Why? Is Kawhi been playing elite to you?
No, but I think Jason Tatum been a little bit more consistent than all of them.
He been more consistent than
And I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I think Kawhi is the borderline guy. What you were saying, Steph Curry is.
Okay.
I think that's
Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis been elite?
no. He right that. In that second, he right up there too.
Davis, I think Anthony Davis has been elite, bro.
Okay.
Because you can't discount what he does on the defensive side of the ball, bro. Like the rest of that team is trash, but him individually,
So now
he's been elite, bro.
So
He's
only
been elite.
Get credit for playing on the other end of the floor.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is him individually, he's
because
been
that's
elite,
why
bro.
I think Jason Tatum is better than Luka Doncic. Because we're just gonna act like the other end of the floor don't exist. Luka is probably the best off.
How close are they offensively? Tatum and Luka. If Luka's a 10 on offense, what is it? 8.6, 8.9.
Yeah.
Okay, so defense, Tatum is like an 8, and what is Luka?
4.
I'm going. Yeah,
I was being nice.
Yeah, I'm going.
I was being nice.
Yeah, I'm
being
going.
nice with that. A 4. Then it can't go no higher than. Can't go no higher than 4.
Hey, Court. Luka play defense than you right now?
Hell no.
He do more than
He
switches.
No, because you do a getting
I don't switch out.
You'll file a nigga, bro.
Yeah, I don't switch.
That's funny, bro.
I don't switch out the flame no more. They fuck cover defense.
Fuck that. See, why you dropping? If you know the stream coming,
And I'm
Tell him
dropping
we
all day.
jumping that shit. Get the ball in his
I'm
hand.
leaving all day. I
That
drop
nigga,
all day.
he gonna drop every time. He Jokic. He
Yeah,
just
I
ain't
play
7
drop every
feet
time.
with it.
Yeah, I play drop every time. But you
Man,
don't know what's happening. Communicate like a motherfucker now. Don't do nothing funny with the ball now. But I think it's me. You know what I'm saying? And the ball is mine. You brick that motherfucker.
hey, guess what?
I think Mark Curry the bitch.
Luka don't do none of that.
Duke don't do that shit.
Luka don't tell you
That's
shit.
why
Though.
he ain't better than Jason Tatum, bro. That's why he's not. I think Jason Tatum is that much like.
Basketball player.
No, fuck no. The gap between Luka and Jason Tatum on the defensive end is larger than the gap between Luka and Jason Tatum on the offensive end, and that's the determining factor for me. The gap is like defense, but offense. Jason Tatum give you Luka type nights. Luka ain't gonna never give you a Jason Tatum type night on the defensive end ever. Shit's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. You can see Jason Tatum do what Luka do offensively though. You'll see that. Yeah, y'all niggas is bugging. Y'all niggas is bugging with this Luka over Jason Tatum shit.
Bro. I'm listening. And you think Kawhi is the best basketball player in the league too?
Yes, overall. He is a better basketball player than him. No, I'm not going that fucking far.
You're not going that far because KD better than him in defense. I better than him in defense. KD better than him in defense. So at what point do you cut this shit off?
you know, honestly, you know what I give, because I think the gap between Luka and Kawhi offensively is a little bit broader than the gap between Luka and Tatum. I probably give Luka the nod.
Yeah,
I
but the
answer that too
defense not
fast.
still the same.
A slight nod. Yeah, it is. It's slight nod. It's just, but this is what I'm saying. Luka is an elite level. Like I say, he's probably the best offensive player on planet Earth. Like upper echelon. But I think Tatum is an upper echelon offensive player. I think Kawhi Leonard is just a really good.
All right. When is the offensive line cut off then? Tatum ain't hit cut.
I don't know, but Jason,
Jokic, you know.
you tripping. You tripping. As far as his ability, you tripping. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
He's not in that conversation.
If you want to mix brains in with that shit, I'm with you. Because he take like Bob said, he gonna do some dumb shit with that ball in his hand. But he only do that because he know he can. Because he know he got the ability to do that shit.
So that's called what if. That's what if credit though. That's what if credit.
It ain't no what if. Cause
that is what if.
No, it's not.
You do dumb shit with the time. So you saying if he did do as much dumb
no,
shit,
I'm talking like shot selection. Yeah, as far as but his ability to do everything on the court is better than Kawhi's. Like as far as like what can he do? Like Kawhi ain't fucking with. No, I know that's what I'm saying. No, he's not. That's what I'm saying. But I think Jason Tatum is. That's where we differ in that. We differ. We disagree on that. I think Jason Tatum is upper echelon offense.
Has he ever upper echelon offensive player?
I think he's in that Kawhi range.
SGA?
Like next level, right below echelon. Yes, he's upper echelon offensive.
Fox.
I don't think. No, he's in that Kawhi. He's in that second tier range. That's right below upper echelon.
What's KD?
Devin Booker is upper echelon offensive. They both upper echelon offensively. They in the upper echelon class. It's a thin line. Nah, that ain't a lie. I just named 4 people.
What's Dame Lillard?
Dame Lillard is in that Dame Lillard is tricky. But I honestly would put him in like that. I wouldn't necessarily call him upper echelon just because he can score in the elite level. It's just only one way that he gonna get you the buckets.
It's not one way, brother.
No, I'm talking about as far as like only thing he gonna be able to do is kill you with is literally he a 3-level scorer. So I ain't gonna say
that. I just wanted you to go ahead and say that, brother.
Yeah, he is a 3-level
like that.
But no, I'm not gonna play
game like that.
No, I'm not talking about the levels because mostly all these guys we talking about pretty much can score at 3 levels, but it's just a way that you can score once you get to them levels. Like
so who's better score
Booker
between him and Brunson?
Between who? Brunson and Damian Lillard?
Yeah.
think Jalen Brunson is a more complete scorer than Damian Lillard. So I would say he's the better scorer. Damian Lillard is looking person because Brunson is doing that shit I was just getting ready to say. Brunson can score at all 3 levels, and also Brunson can score out of the post. Mid post, low post, all of that shit. Damian Lillard not doing that shit. That's a skill that every guard ain't got. Guards that really got that shit, like, reach a different level of shit. Jalen Brunson can literally score on a 6'5" nigga, turn his back to him like he ain't 6'2". That's like upper echelon shit.
So is Trae Young the upper echelon offensive player?
No. He right there in that, like, it's a lot of guys that's in that, like, right below upper echelon class. It's a lot of them niggas. Whole lot of them niggas. Trae Young in that class too.
Yeah, your list kind of long.
For them
Man,
niggas,
I have to sit down with it, bro. It's like the only.
nah, he in that second class too.
You got about 25
Like,
niggas in second class.
We ain't named as many, bro. You stretching it. It is. I said that. I said it's a lot of guys in that class.
You said hold on. So I might have missed. So is Book considered upper echelon?
Yes.
Yeah. He said Booker, yes.
And you think Tatum is on par with Booker?
Yeah, I think they right. Like
They can't coach. They offensive player.
offensively, we talking about city offensively. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like you talking about the KDs, you talking about the D Books.
Mhm.
Bron is phasing out of that, and it's like an SGA. I think Luka might be in there. I think
Joel
I
Embiid.
think Joel is in there, and I think that's where it stopped, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the upper echelon. I would put Tatum in there. Y'all wouldn't. But I don't think that list is that long. Only thing we really disagreeing is that, like, it seems like all y'all niggas don't think Jason Tatum belong in the upper echelon elite shit, and I do. But the other name, I'm with you. I think that's what the list. I just think Tatum on that list too.
And for me, I think it's them
Tatum
niggas.
Tatum is the more consistent Vince Carter. He what we wanted Vince Carter to be.
Shit.
That's what Tatum
Call
is.
this nigga Vince.
The more consistent. He never in the elite category, but he ain't in the third tier neither. He right where he need to be, and we want to put him in that elite category. He's just not there, bro. He's just not there.
Dude, hey, motherfuckers been waiting to crown his ass for the longest though. They've been trying.
Yeah, he's just not there, bro. He's just not there.
They've been definitely trying to crown that nigga for the longest, bro.
Hey man, and it's okay, bro. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like it's them niggas and it's everybody else, bro, and that's all right, bro.
Everybody ain't got to be elite. That's what you're saying, type shit. I'm
That's
with you
it,
on
bro.
that.
Because it's like for me, for the elite scores, it's like them 4 or 5, and I think it's a gap. And then them second tier niggas, because them niggas is different, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Real quick before we jump into this NIL shit,
Hold on, my fault.
Go ahead.
Stephen elite score.
The offensive player not an elite scorer to me.
I would say not an elite scorer, but offensively, Steph is like Steph is different offensively. It ain't even just the scoring; it's the cutting, it's the gravity. It's just like so that shit got to be accounted for. That shit got to be accounted for.
I'm going.
It's not an elite scorer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, so yeah, it ain't.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping because I'm the quote unquote Steph hater, so I just
You
wanted
hate
to.
Hey, bro, you got it. I got the rank. Don't worry, we all got somebody. Yeah, I got the rank.
Yeah, I say you the Durant hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker really hate that motherfucker.
He gets me off once a week. Faithfully.
Let me ask y'all this real quick before we jump into this NIL thing, and then we'll wrap it up on that. Because I seen you had sent this shit to the group chat. How high is too high to rate Victor Wembanyama? When do we get to a disrespect level? And when do we get to a point that we got to just trust what the fuck we watching? Like,
I think with him it's a unique situation because it ain't been too many times we seen a nigga be like, "Hey, bro, here you go. Here's the keys," right?
yeah,
But at the same time, hey, don't nobody on your team fuck with you because the organization said, "Hey, here's the keys, bro," and this nigga's doing what he's doing in 26 minutes a night, bro.
that's the most impressive thing to me. The limit, the minutes limit that he on and doing this shit. I don't know what the fuck he gonna look like if Pop ever get his motherfucking 35 minutes, bro. Like, that shit gonna be crazy. So, it's cause it's top 30. Because what, Courtney, when you had brought it up, and somebody said he was top 15, I was like, I wouldn't have him that high, but it ain't far off, bro. Realistically, I ain't even sat down with no list. I would have zero problem ranking that motherfucker top 25 in the NBA right now. None. I have no problem with it.
I'm
Go.
not putting nobody on a 14 and 60 squad, top 25 now. I'll let you know.
I agree. I mean, I see where you're going. I see where you're going with it.
I'm just not gonna do
I
it.
see where you're going with it.
You ain't playing in the game that matters since November 1st. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
So at what point though, like, it's just the winning thing to you? That's the only thing that's
This is
okay.
This is where y'all do the favorite. Well, he only 19 years old. Well, I holler at you when you turn 20, my nigga.
No, I'm not saying that because I slammed him for losing. I said that Chet should be unanimous Rookie of the Year because of that shit. But at some point, bro,
games in a row this season, and y'all damn near got the same record anyway. I'm not putting no nigga. The team that damn near lost 30 games in a row this season with the same damn record and call that motherfucker top 25 nothing. I'm just not.
That was going to be my question. Like, can you be that good and your team be that bad?
I'm with y'all. Because normally I subscribe to this line of thinking. But this a rare case. You just said the most operative shit, bro. He's a rare individual. Because I can't keep lying to myself, bro, at what the fuck I'm looking at. Like,
individually, yeah. I don't know. Do his teammates fuck with him?
it seems like they don't. And you know what I mean? Social media aggregate clips and shit like to make it look like.
But I'm talking about just looking at the games. Like, I've watched a few games and I've seen them get looked off and all kind of shit.
Yeah, they look them off and shit a lot. They do that.
Yeah. That shit looking like Ricky Davis and Darius Miles for Cleveland in 2003. Like,
yeah, that motherfucker didn't fuck with LeBron when he first got.
That Duke point guard, he got to go. And the rest of the motherfuckers, they got to go. You got to revamp all that shit. That's his house, and they got to do as such. Them niggas got to go.
Hey, it is kind of weird how sometimes like he'll set a screen roll and it'll be an obvious clear lob. The lane will be there and they just
dribble the ball, bro.
That motherfucker right back out, dribble it right back. I'm like, bro, just lob the goddamn ball, bro. He 8 feet tall. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't know, man. If they I don't know if it's some because I mean that shit is a real thing. Motherfuckers get jealous. Jealousy real. Like, I don't know how jealous you could be on a team that's that bad though. Like,
yeah, I think I gotta be consistent with my take. So it's like it was the beef I had with Jason Tatum being considered top 5. It's like, hey, bro, you gotta do it when it matters, and you gotta win, bro. So it's like, yeah, y'all winning, but it was like when it come down to it, bro, like you come up short. But at the same time with that though, it's like, hey, Luka ain't won, and that nigga in the 5. So it's like, hey man, when niggas is just different, bro. Niggas is just different, bro. So it's like, hey, bro, I got
believing their eyes. When is it like when they gonna believe their eyes with Wemby?
Yeah, so like top 25, bro. That shit ain't far fetched.
We good. We good over here.
It's 25.
Yeah, I think 25. I don't got no problem with that.
Hell yeah.
Individually, 25 for everybody. I'm fine with 25.
Yeah, I don't got no beef with it, but I don't know if I'm gonna put him there. You know what I'm saying?
I can see the argument because the tools is there, and like I said, you can believe your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you can see it.
That's what
And
I'm
that
saying.
limited and a limited amount of time you can see it. Everybody wants to know about the eye test. Hey man, with the eye test, like we hear about it. Yeah, the eye test. You see it as shit.
That shit, your eyes don't lie to
But
you, bro. Like,
14 and
Okay,
14 and 16.
so where do we draw the line on our Sengun? Sengun no top 25
yeah.
at the time. Oh, you got Sengun top 25?
I mean, shit, you know, I had him as my most underrated guy. Like, I think.
That same energy we got with Victor Wembanyama. Is Sengun top
No, I don't
25
think.
with your
I
eyes?
don't think
Are
he's
you are
good.
you are, are you saying that because he bust Wemby ass or what?
You know what I'm saying? For the whole year, Sengun been doing this thing.
No. Yeah. On the low.
So with your eyes, is Sengun top 25?
Has Sengun given you 20, 10, 3, and 3?
Nobody's done that.
He don't do the 3 blocks, but everything else he do.
But that's something Sengun is than Wemby.
The blocks and the alter shots defensively.
Wemby is arguably the best defender in the NBA right now. He's arguably the best defender in the NBA right now, bro.
And he can't get that award because they 14 and 6. He can't get that award.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it. But you got a strong argument saying he's the best defender in the NBA. You can't say that shit for Sengun.
Hey, Vic is 21, 10, 3, 47, 33, 81, 22.7 per, 2.7 win shares. And he's 3.4 blocks a game, 1.3 steals per game.
That's fucking nuts.
Now let's go.
Sengun is he's 21, 9 and 5, 54, 30, 70, 22 per, 7 win shares. With 1.2 steals per game and 0.7 blocks per game. Right there, bro.
So where do we draw the line, bro?
He right there, bro.
Where do we draw the line, bro?
Because your eye test don't Sengun is Victor level. The eye test don't. But you said that. You said, well, do your eyes tell you Sengun's top 25? No. You look at his numbers and then you compare him to a nigga like Vic. You be like, yeah. Your eye test doesn't tell you that. I'm talking about that. That was my thing.
Sengun more of a bucket than he is.
I'm not talking about buckets. You love to focus on one end of the flow, bro. I just told you that arguably Victor is. I told you what my determining factor was.
I think to his point though, it's kind of like the Anthony Davis joint, right? And I get it, like, hey, bro, what good is the defense? Like, it ain't impacting shit because y'all record is still what y'all record is.
Right.
They bad.
Yeah, man.
Nobody expected them to be good this year, bro. We knew this.
Listen.
And
Yeah, but I don't think we expect
they ain't
them to
been
be
just
this
like
bad either.
ass kicked all by everybody all year. They a young team that's taking a fucking lump. They've been in a lot of these games they done lose.
Again, if you're telling me he's top 25 in the league, I'm listening to you. If you're telling me you top 25 in the league, and a team in the NBA lost 30 straight fucking games, and you ain't got the same fucking record, how goddamn top 25 are you?
I'm with you. That's why
I just be competitive, nigga. If you're telling me this nigga is top 25,
what's
in the league was considered top 25, and another team lost 30 games in a row, and they had the same record, we would not be having a conversation. It's okay to wait your turn, nigga. I'll holler at you 2026. I'll holler at you when your shit get right.
I'm on that. You know that. Me, I'm big on that. I'm big on the winning shit. It's just that, like I said, how long am I supposed to like keep acting like he ain't what he is just because he loses?
Bitch and the Spurs, the geniuses, are supposed to figure this out. And when they do, that's when we'll have his ass. Till then, nigga, you 14 and 60, bro. I'm not playing with you on. I'm not playing with you on 2K.
I get it.
I'm not playing with you on goddamn Rival, NBA Live, none of this shit. Motherfucker, you good? You good?
Motherfucker beat my ass on 2K.
That's million. That's million. 15-minute highlight reel. It's gonna be awesome, bro. A cool ass highlight reel for 15 goddamn. Bro, they just about to finish third in defensive player of the year. Like I was saying earlier about guys like Suggs and Holiday and shit like that. It's gonna be a disgrace to me. And this motherfucker even in the consideration for that shit. On a 14 and 60 squad.
And they lost 18. And they lost 18 straight games this year.
Yeah, and people don't talk about that shit. about they losing streak the way they harp on Detroit's losing. Detroit the only team that they act like went on a major losing streak this year. Yeah, he went on a long losing streak like that too.
That shit was big.
I just want on Vic. Last thing we'll touch on, man, and we get up out of here. All right. I really kind of want to hear what Courtney got to say about this shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this shit finna be hilarious.
Okay, so y'all probably know, the people out there, if y'all not sure, college basketball has taken a turn in the past few years. NIL, transfer portal shit, COVID fuck shit up. People get to play till they 25. Cormac fucking Ryan, bro. Alright, I'm gonna let that shit go. Motherfuckers get to play till they 25, 26 years old now and shit. One of the new things that they are proposing, which is gonna happen. The 18 tournament, who they said could possibly go up to 16 teams in the future, or it will go up to 16 in the future. $2 million tournament with $1 million going to each team that participates in NIL money, $1 million going to the winning team of the tournament. Your thoughts, Courtney? I'll let you start.
Bro, it ain't nothing to say, bro. Listen, man. It ain't even 16 teams worth putting a fucking field together for some shit like this. Who the fuck in their right mind finna give up $20 million to see a bunch of bum ass niggas that might make one all-star team combined? Shit, man. This shit ridiculous.
I don't know. From what I said, from what I was reading, we supposed to be one of the teams that talking about this.
I would love to see the field.
So you won't want to see Cooper Flag. You won't want to see Cooper Flag next year in that tournament.
No. Why do you think niggas care about Cooper Flag because you're a Duke fan? He's not that important, bro. Nobody checking for this nigga, man. Unless you're not a Duke basketball fan, they don't give a fuck about Cooper Flag, bro.
This is all I know. The motherfuckers. I've never in my life seen this. This I know you lying. The motherfuckers' commitment announcement was made on Slam fucking magazine. The Slam magazine cover.
Oh,
that ain't no goddamn Duke publication, nigga.
Okay, so now
this basketball magazine.
This the wrong dude. This the wrong dude to bring up Slam magazine too, because they literally got every issue ever made. You know this. Every nigga announcement is put in Slam magazine, bro.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about him, like the cover, all of the run, all that shit. He was on the cover.
He run the steps, do all that bullshit.
And why you trying to act like he's trying to act like he's in high school basketball / college basketball for the men in the next few years? Like Cooper Flag is it as far as like marquee name, and you know that shit. Just because you ain't a Duke fan, don't get to act oblivious to the fact that he ain't the marquee name this level. And you know that shit.
This is what you saying. He's not even playing college basketball.
But I said he's exactly.
A non-college basketball player is who you make an argument for to why they need to turn. This is what they need it.
That's why they need it. I just said
this motherfucking shit.
Hold on. Issue was because you said it couldn't be nobody worth the fuck watching. And I said from what I've read, Duke is supposed to be one of the teams in it. Okay. Next year he will be playing for Duke.
Okay, fuck it. Let's look to the future. Let's look 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. Let's look 2 weeks from now.
They're not doing the tournament.
They get $20 million to make the tournament.
That's not what you arguing about. Completely different. That got nothing to do with this tournament proposed for next.
So you tell me they have a tournament with 16 teams and put $1 million for entering the motherfucker, and then they get $1 million if they win.
Next year is going to be 18. It's going to be 18. I think they said the year after. Hold on, let me put it back from the argument. Yeah, next year is 18. The year they talking about 16. It could possibly go up to 16 teams. The 8-team event expanded to 16 teams in 2025 will pay out $1 million to each team and another $1 million to the winner. So 8 teams next year.
Okay.
And then the next year after that. 25. I mean, 16.
Cooper Flag, come on down. Give me a second. See, we're doing future shit. Give me a second. We put represent the bank coming. That's what we doing.
No, I mean, I don't know. I would love to see. Because I don't know how many opportunities we'll see them match up against each other, but if you can see them match up against each other, 2 of the top 3 picks in the draft, hell yeah. I would love to see that. I don't give a fuck if it's for money or for free. Give me that. all day. As a basketball fan, you would want to see that. So why the fuck is you acting like people wouldn't be interested in that potential? Because you would, and you don't even watch basketball. But I bet you if Duke and Rutgers play next year, you'll sit your ass on the TV and watch that game.
No, I promise you. Let's say the tournament do something. And let's say Bailey playing like Sean Stewart. I promise you I ain't watching that motherfucker.
Bailey ain't gonna be playing like Sean Stewart. He ain't the same type player that Sean Stewart like.
I'm talking about that All-American dude that was highly ranked and sticking the hell up. No, but I'm saying how many Christmas ain't rocking that 5 stars that came in this year?
He's not the same caliber player as Ace Bailey. Like that's a fucked up comparison. That's not even an parallel. It's not even close.
So every top ranked player is hooping right now in college?
No, but every player that's a McDonald's All-American ain't on the same player field. You said that because Stewart was an All-American, but every All-American ain't Ace Bailey level, and so but he one of them niggas that don't belong in that fucking class. He don't belong in that conversation. Sean Stewart don't belong in that fucking conversation. He ain't about to go to Rutgers and play like Sean Stewart. That shit not gonna happen. If you seen Ace Bailey play, Brian would be you be shocked.
Oh, you know how many freshmen?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but if Ace Bailey went to Rutgers and played like to that level, bro, come on, man.
Like, listen, it might not be as dramatically that bad. But it ain't the question for him to get there and not be worth a fuck. It ain't not the question, bro. It's not.
You can't dismiss it. I get
How many times you know why Isaiah called? Because he was ranked number 1 coming into the season.
I didn't like him coming, but we all agreed that this has been one of the weaker recruiting classes, draft class.
I'm telling you that first told us he was the number 1 recruit coming into the season. How many people you
somebody got to be number 1?
Isaiah called. Remember, Brian's son didn't play till fucking November, end of November, top of December. So how many people you think watch USC because of Isaiah Collier? The number 1 ranked player
because of Collier? Anybody that I think is like pure basketball head, I think especially early on, a lot of people tuned in, just like me, just to see what Isaiah would look like on that level, because you want to see what the number 1 player look like when he get up to a level. The casual fans tune in just to watch Bronny. Casual fans tune in not even know who the fuck Isaiah Collier was.
For 2 months of the season, the number 1 player in the country didn't get nobody to watch his ass. That's because Congress who you want to bring in. This is what the money in the tournament is for. It's for the country. But he didn't bring nobody in as one of the Congress.
I mean, I don't think the money got nothing to do with the casual fans. I think the money is just like to like
turn the casual fan off. What they college basketball good is the purity of the shit. It's the purity of it. They play for the love. They didn't play for the money and all that bullshit. We got to see how much they really like now. I can really see now.
So put on the tournament.
They play for the love. They play hard. And they love the game with the teammate. We about to find out now. We're find out, motherfuckers now. We about to find out now.
It's a no. That's a no for you on the NIL tournament. Bob, you fuck with the tournament, Bob?
I honestly don't care. Yeah, I honestly don't care, bro. Like I'm like Courtney. Actually, bro, like it ain't enough of a field or enough good players for me to even care for real. Like it just ain't, bro. Like like none of these guys coming in next year got me captivated like that to want to know like the historical greatness of the Kentuckys and Kansas and stuff. Is like that ain't good enough for me to be tuned in for real. Like I ain't gonna care. Like I ain't watched a whole basketball game all year, bro.
You ain't watched what?
I haven't watched a whole basketball game on any level all year.
UCLA blue blood because the tournament coming. Watch this. They're gonna tell UCLA blue blood. They ain't won the title in 95. They gonna go on John Wood to get in the tournament. Watch this shit.
Yeah, and then you talk about the fact like all of these schools, all these conferences changing and like
conference
realignment. It's just nothing there for me to care about, bro. Like I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about that shit, though.
Twan, you in the same boat?
Yeah, I to be honest with you, I didn't even know nothing about it until you said it just now. That's how I am with that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, real money. They give real money for these kids. $1 million a team. Oh yeah, I'm trying to check on the.
It's like, hey, bro, Texas A&M is playing Florida right now to go to the SEC championship game. Like,
But I mean that's the beauty of college basketball because
That's a
A&M
fact. But this is what I'm saying. Like, is your TV on right now? Even in
I
the
mean,
background, did you want to check that out?
keep it real. This is funny. I'm watching a game, but I'm watching high school basketball on my phone right now.
You watching what?
Yeah, I'm watching North Pitt versus Eastburg. I'm watching North Pitt versus Eastburg right now.
A high
You're
school
not even
game.
watching plain latest. You watching the latest. That's how bad it is. You're not even watching.
I mean, yeah, I mean, because the women's zone. I watch women. I watch the women too.
And not to add in, hey, the women's product is way better than the men's product right now.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
It
like,
is. Big
hey,
old.
I don't care, bro. Like, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, like, if Kentucky end up in the field, I might check out 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But
There's no
care,
way you ain't
bro.
gonna watch the Champions Classic next year when Kentucky and Duke play each other. There's no way you're not gonna watch that.
This how stupid Kentucky is. These two players don't even show. That's kind of player is. These two players don't even show.
Yeah, that's weird. How you had two top five and don't start either one of them? That's weird.
I think that it works for the dynamic of our basketball team. That's all that matters, bro. It works for the dynamic of our team. It don't gotta make sense to nobody else.
Cool with as a Kentucky.
Yeah, because for me, I've been saying it all year, bro. Like, Rob is playing the position right now that he's gonna play in the league. He's not a starting point guard. He's gonna come off the bench.
That's very true. That's very true.
He's just
prepping for that type shit.
he's just getting practice for what he's gonna be doing next year. Nobody expected Reed Shepherd to be this good. Like, nobody.
Hell
So
no.
the fact that he's a top 5 pick just speaks to how weak this draft class is. That don't got nothing to do with Calipari and his lineup. That just speaks to how weak the draft class is. So we're not finna do that either. You know what I'm saying? And Cal loved DeJuan Wagner, bro. So that's why DJ starting. Like, we know what this is, bro. Nepotism is real. And it don't matter what the situation is. That's all that is. But ultimately, that works best for the team. Like, Rob's not starting is better. It's more conducive for fucking Antonio Reeves doing what he's doing. And Antonio Reeves being able to do that is more beneficial for this team to be successful. That's just what it is, bro.
Yo, since you the Kentucky guy, I'm gonna get your. Well, if you tell, what you telling Wagner? Like as far as next year?
He got to come back, bro.
Yeah, because you know that was never.
If you want to stick it, if you want to stick in the league, bro, you have to come back, bro. Like, there has to be some type of improvement in your game, bro. He can't.
What can he work on?
He can't shoot consistently, and he wasn't known as a shooter coming in.
Exactly.
It's like Rob came in. Hey, bro, you're too small to play the type of game that you want to play. Hey, you need to hit the weights. You need to put on 10 to 15. Rob did that, and he looks fucking great right now because he did that. Like, offensively, that nigga's been a problem since he was in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you just way too damn small, bro. You got to put some weight on and get stronger. He did that. Hey, DJ, if you want to make it to the league and stick, bro, you have to work on your game. You have to get better in pick and roll situation and being able to read that next pass. And the only way to do that is to come back and play, bro. Otherwise, he's going to the G League.
His problem is he's a fucking tweener, bro. He's too small to be a 2. And on the NBA level. And he got no point guard ability, like talking about it.
Well, it sound like he just like his dad. That would sound like to me. Sound like he just like his dad.
But his dad can score that thing.
He's not even. He's not
athletic.
Elite of a scorer as his dad. His dad could fill it up. DJ can't even fill it up. Yeah, he was. He nothing like his dad. That's the problem.
And plus, his name. Talk about the raw nigga right now. What the fuck is that punk ass Bradshaw gonna do? That's what we really need to be talking about.
I mean, Bradshaw. Yeah, he was.
The personal security guard. What that nigga told me.
Yeah, you did.
Man, that nigga go crazy. I told the security guard. Trash.
He did. He did say that shit.
They got their own personal security guards at the game.
They had the Camden police with them.
Right, but he had his own security guard nigga too. Like him and Wagner had a personal guard, and then they had the I told this security guard, trash. Brian Shaw, extra trash, extra crispy trash.
Hey man, you ain't gonna get an argument from me, bro. Like
Right.
he was
That
up and
motherfucker
down, man. Ain't
had that
he
nigga
got
Monday
to
or
come
Thursday.
back.
That's the trash day.
DJ got to come back. Justin Edwards got to come back. Like
I don't even know what y'all like recruiting looking like. But like as far as like, cause we're gonna have to get rid of niggas for all the people we got coming in.
we got 5 top 45 coming in. 3, I think we got 3 in the top 18.
If y'all lost the first weekend, would you want to fire Calipari?
Kentucky people probably because they expect championships, and he not winning. But hey, man, that nigga get niggas to the league.
And that's gonna always be his motherfucking.
That's his selling point. You know what I mean? But it's like as far as winning goes, yeah, it's definitely on the table. I wouldn't be upset with it. Cause it's like, hey, bro, now you're not winning at the level where you could justify it. It's like, hey, if you was getting to Final Fours and Elite Eights, it's like, hey, at least you still winning at an elite level.
If he
it's like, hey, bro, you're not even winning the SEC anymore, and you're not making no deep runs in the tournament. So it's like, hey, that's different.
Ain't this like the fourth year out of 5 that they done got beat before the semifinals in the SEC or something like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like,
so yes, it's a conversation to be had.
Fucking trash.
I don't know, man. I mean, you know, but with them fans for sure, fans is like unrealistic. Like, I just motherfucking Duke fans is talking about they want John Shire fired now. Shit, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Hey, man.
This is really weird.
Hey man, that's just what it is, bro. Hey, you had Coach K for 50 years, bro. Like.
Yeah, and then if motherfuckers can be realistic for a second, he's considered widely as the greatest coach ever. And the motherfucker won.
You heard what Courtney say. Put college on that.
I mean, not just. I mean, I'm just saying, like that's what we're talking about.
Okay, all right.
So
we good. Continue.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. And he didn't win his first championship until 91. So that's like what? That's 11 years. He went 11 years without getting a title, and then won 2.
He didn't have number 1 recruiting class his first 3 years, neither.
Yeah, but I mean, just having a top recruiting class and shit, like, don't guarantee you to win a championship. Everybody knows
that. That's 80% of the battle.
Yeah, and I think that's the gift and the curse though. Like you want
because the teams that don't have a recruiting class.
Yeah, I think you want people to temper their expectations because it's like, hey, we young, but it's like, hey, bro, you're actively trying to be young, so
right.
I mean, I don't actively trying to be young. He just recruiting like he. Once you land motherfuckers is good enough to go to the league and your turnover get high, you gotta recruit like that. You just got to. You got to recruit strong every year. He had to bring 6 players because of the potential of losing like 6 players this year. He didn't know how it was gonna pan out. Now it turns out that now he's gonna have some decision making because everybody ain't played good enough to lead. Proctor ain't played good enough to lead. McCain have, which you know what I mean, but and Flip have, but Mark Mitchell got to come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? But you got to prepare for that. You got to recruit. Like, these motherfuckers gonna be gone type shit. But that shit does not win. Them teams never win championships, so I don't even understand why motherfuckers even, like, put that type of expectation. Every year, the champ is a damn senior league squad. Like, the best player on that team be a 3-star in high school or some shit like that. Like, it's like that every...
So if you know this, then why don't your man go to the portal board instead of to recruit top dudes?
Oh, he tried. He He done been to the portal. Now you gotta keep in mind, we didn't have recruit. We never had recruits up until we had 2 the year before. We had 2 this year. One of them didn't play. We actually had 3 year before. He getting recruits. He's going to the portal. He tried to land Holmes. He tried to get a big dog in the portal. He know what the fuck is up. He know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it ain't like he ain't trying to get the motherfuckers and shit, but why the fuck would you go unless you a nigga that you know is like an 11-minute guy? Like, why the fuck would Deron Holmes come to do? To share minutes with Kyle Filipowski, Mark Mitchell. And, like, you know what I mean? Why the fuck would he do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, It ain't like he ain't trying. He trying like a motherfucker to land a big name. We was linked to fucking Ware last year. What's that motherfucker that went to Texas from Virginia? Scandrix? Is that his name? We was linked to him. Holmes, like he tried like a motherfucker to land some damn old ass talent. That shit ain't as easy because he know that's what you need to win. As good as Duke gonna be next year, if Jeremy Roach don't come back, we ain't winning shit. He is the key to us having any chance of winning anything next year. Because we just gonna be so fucking young. That shit does not win. I think a lot of the fans just ain't realistic with their expectations and shit. Like,
good news is though. Good news is you're gonna be in the NIL tournament though. Let's go Coop. Go Coop. Go Coop.
NIL tournament, man. You want to win the shit, bro. We gotta
let's go Coop.
Yeah. All right, man. We're on that, man. You go ahead, man. Oh, they don't win up by 10. They don't win up by 10. North Pitt up by 10.
Yo,
Yo,
what you want?
yes, sir.
Two more questions before I let you go. What do you want Washington to do with the number 2 pick in the draft? And what do you think they're going to do with the number 2 pick in the draft?
I think they're going to go the quarterback from LSU. That's what I think they're going to go. Me personally, I wanted to trade that because the cost and price for Justin Fields ain't super duper. And we got 3 players and 2 sets.
They trying to shop Justin Fields for real?
Man,
because the reason why I'm asking
each landing spot for Justin Fields, they went and got other quarterbacks. Like they really trying to get him out of it.
Because I feel like my team won't make that. I mean, from LSU. But I think if y'all draft me, we're gonna trade with New England to try to get Daniels at 3. But if you don't take,
I'm not hearing that.
We're gonna trade for Fields.
Yeah, see, I'm not hearing a lot of May in our shit. I'm hearing more the LSU guy. I'm hearing more of him.
I'm hearing more of him.
I'm hearing more of him.
Man,
I'm hearing more of him than anything. And if there is a way they can go get Caleb Williams, they'll do so. Because he from DC, so it'd be easy for him to be the face. And plus, our OC is his old coach, so it all goes hand in hand. Now, mind you, DJ Morton came out and said he don't want no fucking rookie quarterback. He cool with Fields. But, you know what I'm saying, Chicago going to Chicago. They're going to do what they want to do.
got Keenan Allen the other night.
He don't want to.
They got Keenan Allen the other night. Yeah, so they clearly done got weapons together.
I don't know what LA doing either. I don't know what Harbaugh got going on. He done fucked down and got rid of both his weapons.
Harbaugh want to take
Williams walk.
Harbaugh want to take JJ.
Well, trade Herbert.
That's what he about to do. I believe that's what he about to do, bro.
He is not about to trade Herbert, bro.
Shit.
No.
He's not. That motherfucker. Yeah, he just got back to the league. He ain't about to do nothing that damn stupid.
You didn't just hear this. He just traded both. He didn't his weapons.
He done got rid of
He done got rid of his weapons. Y'all forgot, bro. They let go Austin Eckler too.
Where did Eckler go?
Eckler in Washington. Yeah. So that's 3 of his weapons.
Hey.
That don't mean he getting rid of Herbert, bro.
It's on the table, bro.
It ain't out the question. It ain't out the question, goddamn.
Because at the end of the day, you know how it is with any job you get. I want my guy.
I want my guys.
Bro, I just said it, bro. Nepotism is real, bro.
I want my guy.
It's real, bro.
It is.
JJ is my guy as much as my guy can get, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
My team in the division with fucking Matt Mahomes go get a run stopping defensive tackle for $100 million. But you know I lost my goddamn mind at work. You know I lost my shit at work. My whole goddamn combo came out my hand. Threw all that bitch down. I was mad as hell. Bro. I was so goddamn mad, bro. All my goddamn food hit the pavement. The whole goddamn Irish bag was on the ground, bitch.
Oh my God. Hey, first of all, the fact that you was at Arby's getting food is crazy.
That's the run stopping defensive tackle. What the fuck we gonna do with that bullshit? Bro, that nigga stacked.
What I will
say, got 20 sacks in 5 goddamn years. Nigga, that's a year for Aaron Donald. I'm gonna do with that shit for $100 million. Man,
Oh, yeah.
I got them all over the goddamn street.
No,
Bitch,
man. Shout out Aaron Donald.
Bro.
Yeah, shout out to Ed Donald here on his great career. Got him out of there.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
yeah.
And they
Got him.
said
The real shit is
that
what we've been doing
they
in the
said
off
KC
season. I
making a
enjoy
run
it.
at might be making a run at Odell too, and they just got
That's
Hollywood.
what I'm saying. We got a run
Hollywood,
stopping.
Hollywood.
And
Let's
we
hope,
got a run stopping.
let's hope he can catch.
We're gonna do with that motherfucker.
Hey, bro. Them niggas signed Snead back, bro. Y'all might as well go ahead and get them niggas the ring, bro.
So that now what I will say is that I heard that we willing to trade picks and give Snead his contract to go get him. But I'm also hearing that Quinn might just go for the cheaper route and go get Stephon Gilmore and bring him in as a stopgap corner until we can get what we want, which is cool because he's cheaper. And I, you know what I'm saying, I had to get on Twitter and have them tell them, Justin Simmons is still out there if you're wondering. I need him.
I think team went and got the new school Paul Stamp quarterback and then got the old school with the mustache. Okay, I'm a mixed cute. What the fuck we gonna do with that piece of shit? Fuck it, for real.
I can't relate.
We gonna do a kind of mixed cute. And we gotta get I can't make this shit up, bro. I can't make this shit up. I don't think that motherfucker
all the moves we done made in the free agency so far have been good with me. We've been solid. We've been putting that work in. Everybody in the division, well, Philly, outside of Philly, because they definitely putting that work in.
Yeah, Philly.
Everybody else looking around like, hey, Washington, we see y'all. Like, yeah, we.
I swear it's gonna be better than Dallas next year. I think we'll be better than Dallas next
year. I don't know what Jerry got. Jerry got a dilemma.
Yeah.
He got to pay somebody. And he ain't got no money for it. With a cap.
Yeah, so.
He ain't got no money because he know what Michael Parsons about to ask for. Michael Parsons and CD Lamb. But look, CD, Chase, and Jefferson ain't free agents. Don't nobody want to be first. They're not free agents. They all eligible for extension. Don't nobody want to be the first nigga because they know the other two niggas going to have them in the money. That's why they just sit there waiting on the money. Jefferson want quarterback money.
They should turn down 30 during the season.
Quarterback money.
And we ain't gonna act like Dan Quinn ain't over there like, all right, I see what you're doing, and I'm making these plays, and we still got plenty of money for this nigga.
Yeah.
We'll go get you. And number 11 bring his ass land over. Fuck Dallas for real.
Your ass wishing on the star right now, nigga. I feel you.
Ain't no wishing on the star. That shit is in play.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn is snatching Dallas niggas one by one, and they love Dan Quinn.
They love that motherfucker.
And we got money. We got our GM was one of the niggas that was in the front office for the 49ers that helped build their shit. And Magic and them gonna say, I got what you need, baby.
Right. We never seen. We don't know how he became one. Goddamn, Magic got the money somehow. We don't know how the hell he got it. Just like we don't know how he got the cooties.
All them damn movie theaters and Starbucks, nigga.
And them Starbucks that crack still moving, baby.
That crack still moving. In the world now.
Hey, bro. You sound like a nigga that don't go to Starbucks. Our Starbucks line be like Chick-fil-A all the time, nigga. All the time.
I work at a university. Them little kids and them frappuccinos, motherfucking shots.
Hey, bro. I'm part of the problem because I definitely get Starbucks my motherfucking money, nigga. I fucks with Starbucks.
And he opened a bunch of them shits in like Washington, nigga. Man.
I fucks with Starbucks.
It's depressing as hell on that rain.
Gosh, boy. Man, shit. All right, fellas, let's wrap this shit up, man, so I can get in here and support. I want to goddamn watch Farmville get their ass beat by Reedsville. That shit gonna be crazy. All right, for my guests, thank y'all for taking time out y'all Saturday. You too, Courtney, since you a guest, motherfucker. Hear you telling the shit. Thank you for taking time out your Saturday too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Once again, y'all can follow us, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. I don't know what the fuck is going on with TikTok. I think they about to be shut down. Got clips cut up and everything, but Pro Am Pod on TikTok, Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, and Professional Amateurs 919 on YouTube. Those are the pages, social media handles. Follow them. Nobody else? Y'all got anything else before we dip out?
Hey, man, appreciate the invite, brother.
You know it. All right, fellas. Catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for locking in one more time with us, people. We out. Catch y'all next week.
Season 2 came back like a boomerang. Crossover, go through the lane. I'm linked like a Cuban chain. Full of steam on the track, better move when you see the train. Marley Marl, Courtney K, I don't wake up to skipping Wayne. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. Professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming back, nothing but stamina. Light, mic, camera, professional amateur. Professional amateur. Professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season